going, guys? And happy Monday. Today, we're filming Coffee Talks every Monday with a different guest. My co-host here, Taylor, who plays around too much.
Not enough.
Not enough, but he plays way too much. Could you tell our audience who we have today?
Everybody, we've got Robert Green with Greenlight Movers as our wonderful guest today. He's right here to my left. Now, we meet every Monday over at Galindo's Coffee Company from 10 to 11 a.m. This isn't just a one-person recording gig. This is a networking event as well. So please come by. Yes, there's going to be cameras. There will be something. You will be on film if you show up. There is that potential, but that's okay. Come get some coffee, some good eats, network, and chill.
And tea.
And tea.
He likes to leave that part out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we're not
tea.
trying to leave anyone out. So coffee and tea. Come through to Galindo's Coffee Company and have a cup with us, you know what I mean? We'll talk, we'll network at the end of the session. For example, we have two special guests here also. We've got TML and
And we've got V.
V. There you go. And this is what we're about. Come hang out, have a cup of coffee and tea, and then we'll talk later on. Get to know each other.
There's some healthy treats here too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Mr. Robert Green. Robert, how you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
What's up, Robert?
What's up?
Green light movers.
Always
sir.
ready to go.
Always.
We try to be.
Always.
So why'd you get the tagline, always ready to go?
Honestly, the name and the tagline came from somebody actually in one of my networking groups, and it fits so well, you know? And you always want to be ready to go when you're moving, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
That makes sense.
So it worked out.
Always ready to go.
Yes, sir.
How long you been in business now?
It'll be 5 years this year.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 long years.
Damn.
What were you doing before Green Light Movers?
It's a good question. I don't even remember. Before,
So you wasn't ready to go back then?
I was ready to go. I just wasn't ready to go for moving.
Okay.
Actually, long story short, I was a mover before. I was an estimator, so I was in sales. And then before that, I was an actual mover, so it just kind of grew into what it is now.
So you worked for a company that, you were a mover back then.
Yeah,
You
for
got
another
into
company.
your own company. Why did you transition from that to this now, to being your own boss?
I mean, you can say Zach, is one of the big people like him, seeing just guys that I network around, that, I'm just sales guy for a company, and then I see other people that are owning their own thing, and just decided to do it myself, and just got tired of hating or working for a company that doesn't really care about their customers. It's just all about the money, which to me doesn't work, and I didn't want to be on the face of that, so I'd rather have my own company or my customers are the boss as opposed to somebody who's never done it a day in their life.
How was that first year or two? Was it everything you thought it was cracked up to be?
I didn't know what it was going to be. I just went with the flow, but it was definitely a lot better than what I could have thought it was going to be. Having a lot of great people supporting me, people who not only said they're going to help me out, but also they're putting my name out there or putting their own home or business out there for me to take care of. So it was great.
Did you start out with 1 truck, 2 truck? How did you start out?
So I had to
was that?
bootstrap everything. So trucks are expensive, especially nowadays. So I had to kind of go, rent as you go, rent as I had moves.
Oh, so you rented a truck and you didn't have your own truck?
No, I didn't have any of my own trucks. So now I lease trucks, but before I would just rent them as I needed. And I would rent even pads, equipment, all of it was rented as I needed it, and then I would just kind of buy as I went.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's smart. It keeps your costs down and the initial investment low.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Very cool. All right, so what would you say some of the biggest contributors are to your success?
Like I said before, my community of people. Just having
Elaborate
guys
on that.
Just having, people like you, I've known you for years. I've known you now for, it's been 2 years now, 3 years.
No.
It's been longer?
No, less.
It couldn't be
I
less than
swear
that.
less. Because
What?
I didn't know you until Taylor. And
Uh-huh.
Taylor introduced me to, and then after that, that's where we met.
I think I've known you for 4 years. I was like, damn,
It's been a
you were
bit.
about
Yeah.
a-
It's been a bit.
I guess
You're
it got to be
fresh.
that connection where, man, I felt like I knew you for
I
a
feel like I
lifetime.
know this guy forever.
Yeah.
For a lifetime. But that's how it is when you have that connection, you know what I mean? When the stars and the moon align,
Yep.
we were just meant to be.
You're just meant to be.
I think I need to move over here. You need to come over here.
Hey, come over here, son.
Actually, you need to go out there.
But yeah, I guess I'll elaborate. Just having people that support you. Anywhere you go, you got people out there kind of raving your name. You go online, you go on Facebook, and before you have a chance to even respond, you got people lining up, putting your name out there for people who are needing the service. That's one big thing. Anytime you got something going on, they're there to support, or even just insight. hey, you could be doing this better, or hey, you should do this, or asking questions, what could I do in this situation, and actually getting good responses. That's been huge. That's been really big.
How'd you find these people?
Just meant to, like you said, the stars aligned, just everything lined up perfectly, and just being in the right place at the right time and having the right people there. It just happened,
Okay, can we get real for a minute?
I thought I was being real.
I know.
Can we get more real?
Okay.
What are some of your biggest mistakes that you've made in your business?
Biggest mistakes. What could my biggest mistakes be? I mean, I have a lot of mistakes I've made. I know when I was first starting out, the biggest mistake, which actually helped me out, was I didn't know how to let go. For the longest, I would have to be a part of every single move, had to be on every single move, had to be watching every little thing. And then there was a point in time where I got stuck in Florida. I missed 2 flights in a row, which is all on me. We were with family years ago over at Disney. And I ended up missing it, couldn't make my flight. It was right in time for me to, a few hours later, go to my move that my guy was going to be at. So I kind of just had to let them do it. And I noticed I spent all that time micromanaging, and I could have had a lot more freedom and had a lot more growth at that point in time. So that was probably my biggest mistake, which I eventually learned from it. But it showed me that you can't really be, San's probably a prime example of that, having multiple companies. You can't really be everywhere at one time. You got to have the right people in the right place. So I learned that the hard way, but I'm glad I learned it.
Yeah. All right, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I hope that's real enough for you.
It is, yeah. So what steps have you taken since then to ensure that doesn't happen again?
Making my flights. Just having the right people. Now I don't have to be at certain moves. Like I got, different jobs going on right now, and I have the right people there that can take care of it and let me know what needs to be done.
For people that struggle finding the right people, the right staff, the people to put in place, is there any advice that you could give them?
I know advice I was given was be okay with the 80%. I know like us, we're going to give 120%, but we got to be okay with the 80%. As long as the 80% is good enough, you just got to be okay with that and just learn that you can kind of go back and clean up the mistakes if needed. But do well in hiring, and then do well in training, and then everything else should fall into place. But of course, nobody's perfect. You don't always know about people until you know who they are. And so just always having that mindset helps out as well. Knowing that things could go wrong and just having an idea of how to fix it if it does go wrong also helps too.
That's awesome. So this being Monday, how do you start off your Monday? You know what I mean? Are you different from everyone else where the majority of the people dread Monday, you know what I mean? Do you dread a Monday, or you're excited to be, hey, I'm up on Monday, I'm ready to go. Just like your slug, we're ready to go. We're ready to move.
Mm-hmm. It's like this rapper I listen to named Larry June. He says, some don't like Mondays, but others aren't like me, basically paraphrasing. But Monday's just another day. It's another day to make money, another day to help the community. So it's the same, to me, a Monday's the same as a Sunday. I'm a 7-day-a-week type of guy. I work every day, so Mondays aren't really any different to me. I know that really Sundays is where you really should be planning to help your Monday be great. And so you should already have a game plan of what you're going to be doing on Monday. So to me, Monday is just another work day.
What advice can you give to the people that's struggling to enjoy a Monday, to say, hey, I broke out of that, and this is how I did it, you know what I mean? How can you have them plan that Monday? Like how you said it, but can you hit on that a little harder?
Yeah, the night before, just come up with, you can have a notebook. It could be like your journal, and you can have, on Sunday, you can just write everything you need to have done on that Monday. So you're not going into Monday, because a lot of people, Monday is extremely busy. Everything starts on that day. So if you just have a list of what you need to get done, it'll keep you within what you're supposed to be doing and not having you go all over the place. You have like a roadmap, here and here, and you're not going up in every direction. You're just going straight to that roadmap. So you get that done, those lists of items, and then you can go to everything else after that. But I think that's the biggest thing, is you always have something you can reference back to. Hey, I need to do this, this, and that. I haven't done this yet. I need to get this done. So it's easier to stay in track when you have something like that.
Have your roadmap ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Your slogan keeps coming up.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm like, I continuously looking at the green line and really realize that there's a pun behind it, you know what I mean? Green, go, ready to move, you know what I mean? You're not yellow light.
No yellow lights over here.
Not
no
slowing
red lights.
down.
You're not slowing
we ain't
down.
slowing down.
So tell everyone how they can get in contact with you. What can you move? Can you move from the biggest company industrial-wise to the smallest residential?
Yeah, so in regards to moving, we've moved schools. Some know about a school called Northern Christian School. We put 2 schools into one, essentially. I think it was a pre-K through middle, combine it with the high school. So we do as big as schools, as small as tiny homes. We had moved a 260 square foot tiny home before. We do anything from packing to just loading up your own truck or your own trailer or pod, or we can come in and fully pack and fully move your whole place and unpack it as well and put everything set up for you. To find us, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Greenlight Movers, Google Greenlight Movers. I like to say we're the one and only Greenlight Movers, which is good, but that's the best way to find us. Our phone number is 832-929-6683. You can reach us, either call us or text us on that number as well.
Awesome. Robert, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Everybody, we hope that you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, if we made you smile, if there was anything that you took away from it, if you felt like there was some valuable content, please like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Go ahead and make sure to share it with your family. Sit down and watch it with them, introduce them to us, and make sure to try to get out here every Monday at 10 a.m.
Can I add one more thing?
Go for it.
I just want to say, don't forget, check out my people at Galindo's Coffee Company. They got the best coffee in town. If you ain't checking them out, I don't know what to say. Oh, yeah, and tea, I'm sorry. Can't forget the tea. I don't even drink coffee.
And
so
they've got some unique concepts. I mean,
And milk.
really, really
And
do.
So milk, coffee, and tea, along with the rest of their goodies. Make sure you guys come out. They're open Monday through Sunday. 7 days a week, that's correct? No? Yes? Okay, Monday through Sunday?
I'm sorry, 7 days a week, yes. 7
Yeah,
days a
Monday
week.
through Sunday, they're
Monday
open
through Sunday.
7 days a week.
Yes.
They have some good, healthy snacks too. They're very health conscious. They're very unique here at Galindo's Coffee. They separate themselves from the coffee pack. So come check them out.